we got Cervantes, we got Trent, we got all the big boys here. We got Drainer as well. Guatito Mosquito versus Pump the Damn Girl. Trent, I would be so annoyed if I was Trent, man. He's just trying to hit somebody, but he can't. And Cervantes now going aggressive onto Lontard. Lontard in a ghost wolf there before that leg sweep lands. The Abomination is here. Cervantes summoning the army of the dead here, summoning every minion he can think of. Lontard getting pinned against the wall with a beautiful ring of peace. And that was the Astro shift there as well, man.
But right now, Pump the Damn Girl, they're looking good. 54% dampening. Actually, everyone is fully recovered in the situation. It really is anyone's game at this point.
And they're going for it right now. Maruki leg sweep onto Lontard. A lot of damage coming in here. Lontard doesn't want to use his Astral Shift just yet, but he's forced to. Nice disarm there onto Trent as well, stopping him from healing. And now Cervantes. Oh my god, why is he so fast? He's actually reconnecting immediately here onto Lontard. That depth advance, allowing him to get there.
Common do have those emergency healing cooldowns, but not doing too much right now. The Ascendants, he's got the Spirit Link Totem. He might have to trade it out. He doesn't want to trade it out just yet. He's just zooming around the pillar in Ghost Wolf. Trent trying to peel him, but Cervantes, he's just advancing. Like, now caught into a full stun. He's got the Spirit Link Totem. Can he get it off? It's almost certainly going to trade out. Darkness. But Darkness, you can still stack up the deaths, or sorry, the strikes that reduce healing. And the necrotic strikes is big. Lontar, I just don't know if he can recover here. It's going to be the Spirit Link Totem, and at this point, 64% dampening. Trent and Lontar, they need to start getting some damage rolling on the Cervantes. They need to try to take him down, but things are looking so good right now for Pump the Damber.
Because the Abomination has arrived, and Lontar is running for his life. He actually capacitators all of those pets. Lontar playing so well, and there it is, the Tiger's Lust Death Advance combo that just express train DK looking for the Shaman, and now Drainer sniping him with the leg sweep, and that is gonna be it. The Nostan comes out, but Lontar is not gonna chew his way out of this one, and we can see Pump the Damn Girl taking game number 1 convincingly, I might add, on the Grand Arena. You know, the representation of DK, you would expect it to be way higher.
Yeah, definitely would. I mean, Cervantes makes it look really good. Cervantes, he trades out his Trinket and Icebound Fortitude. He smells blood in the water. He wants to go after Lontar. He uses all of his get out of jail free cards to keep up this pressure. Drainer's going to be moving forward as well, making sure Cervantes is nice and healthy and he can continue this train. Nice interrupt there by Lontar, but he's fallen further and further behind. Ascendant Spirit Link Totem still available.
Now Cervantes finally trying to find Lontard, which allows Trent to be a little bit more aggressive as well, but he's going to reach him here. Asphyxia Stun comes out, big damage onto Lontard, and Wind Shear onto Drainer as well from Lontard. He's running around in Ghost Wolf, trying to stabilize the situation.
Damage when Cervantes has uptime like this. This is when you start seeing things spiral out of control. Imprisonment onto Cervantes. Trent trying to feel the best he can, but a nice stun there by Cervantes. Wraithwalk can allow him to get a little bit of a catch-up, but at 52% dampening, Cervantes, this is when his damage starts becoming out of control for Lontar, and it's really difficult for him to recover.
There's 67% dampening so far in this match, and Trent is the one taking so much damage. He does have his Darkness though to fall back on.
But Pump the Damn Girl, they've managed to reverse the pressure. They forced out the Spirit Link Totem, Void, and 76% dampening. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, this is what it looks like when the big dogs fight. You can see Trent now dropping that Darkness. He's trying to recover. He's trying to reconnect, and he does. He gets a stun, but he doesn't hit Cervantes. It only hits Drainer. I think Cervantes actually preemptively had the magic shielded, and now Trent on the back foot. That was his final push. Drainer's going in. He gets the double leg sweep, and Trent trinkets out of it, but he gets gripped into another stun. Cervantes
80
Trent down at 80% dampening.
Is that a record
for the weekend, ladies and gentlemen?
Is that I think that's a record for me ever casting. I've casted a lot of World of Warcraft games. That could be the highest damping we've seen.
Cervantes and Drainer, match point right now for Pump the Damn Girl. Yeah, I can't wait to get in the game. Beautiful stuff, but there's a big punish happening here. Now Trent caught up in a stun. Cervantes actually trinketed to get aggressive there. So that was his last stun breaker.
Put him to a relatively healthy state. I mean, what am I saying? It's 67% damage. He's going to need more than a couple healing waves. He's going to need an absolute miracle to recover at this point. He's got the Spirit Link Totem, but that's it. Cervantes and Drainer. This is the chokehold that they want on that Death Knight. Spirit Link Totem drops down, but everyone is just dead. Cervantes pushing forward. He smelled his wind condition. He's trying to find it. Lonestar getting low. He's behind the pillar right now, away from Cervantes. That imprisonment might keep him alive, but it's Drainer that snipes him, and Pump the Damn Girl They are going to send Guatito and Mosquito down to the lower bracket. We go to Underbrown going up against Pump the Damger. I know, Zico, you said your heart is telling you that Lost is going to win, but your brain's telling you Cervantes is going to win.
Going a little bit, less conventional route here with the Gnome, but I do think Pump the Damger living up to their name, and they have the lead.
Yeah, definitely good damage here on the map. These Hammer of Justice plays are starting to add up.
The Abomination is finally connected to him. You can see him whipping Mech with that chain.
No question about it. Drainer's running out of cooldowns. He's running out of mana. Mezwell now into a full Hammer of Justice. Cervantes getting the damage rolling. Meh, 50% health, 41% dampening. There it is, the double fear. The Escape Artist as well. Both Cervantes and Met are low. Asphyxiate stun. This is the Abomination. Massive damage. Leg sweep. Waz in desperation trying to keep Met alive. Powered barrier is going to allow him to recover maybe just a little bit, but Cervantes still just ripping in. Really pumping up that damage right now, and Met is falling further and further behind.
Here, and now Met taking huge damage. He does have his space suppression available. They might have to use it here. He's greeting it. I'm not sure if it's the right play. Abomination chasing Waz here. Ooh, there's the touch of death, man.
Yeah, touch of death on the Drainer. Paralysis, big damage. The Drainer gonna fall. It's gonna be a huge hit. Met in the meantime is also getting low. He's left Met alone. He's going after Drainer, but that might have been a mistake. He might have actually netted him the kill.
The Damager when it counts, and we are in Dalaran Sewers, one of those maps that can definitely turn the tides of a fight.
Let's see what they can get done. Was still going after Cervantes, and that's going to be the main goal. Ooh, we actually walked into a double leg sweep, and now Cervantes getting really aggressive in the match, and I kind of wonder if they're just going to go after Voss here instead. I mean, Cervantes is getting really aggressive. They force out the touch of karma almost instantaneously.
Pump the Damger are in a big lead so far in the game. Drainer rolls in with the double leg sweep now. Cervantes turning the pressure back onto Waz. Drainer immediately stops the drink, and Waz actually taking so much damage there. Has to use his touch of karma surely, and he's going to activate it onto Cervantes, so he should be stable for now.
The mind control, Waz still not getting topped off. Drainer moves forward, gets the double leg sweep once again. Good damage here onto Waz, and the defense from Underbrown, I mean, they've just been forced in this position where they really can't get aggressive. Cervantes has been completely fine. He's using this pillar to line of sight Meh. So not only is he getting the damage rolling on Waz, but he's also denying Meh from getting out the smites that he really needs. Waz still struggling. Pain suppression now changed out. And this is looking like a really one-sided game. We're going to have to see a big all-in from Underbrown if they want to have a chance to win this one.
Now they start flying in, Meh, trying to keep Waz alive. He has no cooldowns left whatsoever here, Van. Who is going to fall?
It's looking like Waz, honestly. Met, no mana left, into a paralysis. Touch of death is rolling though. They're pushing. They're trying to take Cervantes down. Cervantes realizes he needs to just play defensive here. They could win, but there's the double leg sweep once again. Drainer coming in clutch, and it looks like Waz is just going to follow the Rapture spam. Might be enough for him to survive. He gets interrupted. Cervantes just dealing damage to Meh, dealing damage to Waz, and this is looking like this game is going to come to an end. Pump the Damger. Excellent.
This was a swing match. That means that Underbrown had the counter pick, they had the map selection, and they still lost.
Pump the Damger just one game away from making it to that grand finals.
Undead onto the pad. I think Waz is looking for a sap here onto Drainer, and then he's going to open up potentially on Cervantes. So actually mind control on Cervantes. Both players don't seem to be on the same page here. So much pressure, has to use his powered barrier, and Cervantes has got him exactly where he wants him on the bottom side of the bridge there, gripping him out of that powered barrier as well.
Things are not looking good here for Underbrown. This is a dire situation. As for Drainer, if he needs to, he can run away, potentially go for a drink, but if he does that, I feel like it's really risky. Another leg sweep coming in once again. Meh falling further and further behind. There's no defense left. Meh could easily fall here. He gets interrupted. Drainer all over him. Punches him in the face on that Mistweaver Monk. And that is going to do it. Pump the Damger advance to the grand finals. And this team is looking very, very scary, Zico.
Not surprising at all to see them in the grand finals. And they are undefeated. This is going to be a best of 7.
We'll see. I mean, the strategy Drainer and Cervantes sort of implemented was just go after Waz. He was being way too annoying.
Right now, it's looking pretty good for Pump the Damger. It's also looking kind of good for Underbrown. Both teams, they haven't really taken off their gloves yet.
40% dampening at this point. Drainer's mana is doing quite well. He's going to actually position far away and just completely drink to full. And man, Waz and Meh, they were playing so defensive.
Drainer does connect with that double leg sweep, and now Cervantes doing tons of damage here, summoning all of the army of the dead right there. Meh having a big struggle to try to keep himself alive and try to recover from that leg sweep pressure. And as soon as they already have the pressure, that's when Cervantes can really push in and start getting aggressive, move in behind that pillar. Now damage should be starting to ramp up here. You see Dark Archangel, Fist of Fury, but Waz getting stunned on that one. Meh forced to use his pinch pressure right there to keep Waz alive from that stun lock combo. Not sure if that was the play, because next time Drainer pushes in with a leg sweep, that's going to be big trouble for Meh. He has no trinket. Remember, he is a gnome, and he is playing that relentless. So
Pump the Damber in a very commanding position.
yeah, and that was the abomination. I think the next time Drainer looks for that leg sweep, that's going to be lights out, and he's looking for it right now. He gets a beautiful double leg sweep right there. Even clips a couple of those mirror images from Waz with the Turbo Fist of Fury, trying to survive, and Cervantes is keeping Chains of Ice up and letting his ghoul do most of the work. And now he's finally pushing in, smells blood in the water. One more Death Claws should do it. Cervantes with the Death and Decay, and a couple of more Death Strikes, a couple more Death Claws should be enough to close out the game. Even Drainer now porting in, getting paralyzed, but it's not going to be enough. He's going to trinket out of that one and finish the game. Pump the Damager takes game number 1 in a very dominating fashion, 1-0. This is the map pick selected by Underground. We're going to see Waz swapping over to that Assassination Rogue, and let's see if he can make some miracles happen on that rogue. He is playing Night Elf, so he's going to have access to essentially 2 vanishes. There's the Asphyxiate, done a lot of damage here from Cervantes. He's got all kinds of pets here doing work for him. Drainer giving him the life cocoon, that big green shield that you see, allowing Cervantes to stay aggressive. And there's the abomination once again. Meh taking so much damage here. Meh fake cast, and Waz actually gets this blind into the Sheepshock on Trinket, looking for the Garrote Silence, but Meh not able to find the fear just yet. He has the abomination to deal with. He has all of the offense of Cervantes to deal with. So much damage. Meh now gripping Waz into his target. That was a massive play though from Waz and from Meh. They're still in this game.
Meh is really struggling here. He's low, 30% health, almost tapped on mana. But Waz with the Vendetta, Drainer with no trinket available. There's a huge opportunity here, but Meh just might fall. I don't know if Underground has the time. The leg sweep comes in. They're trying to close it out. Penance lands, but the Scourge Strikes are just too high. The Necrotic Strike's really doing work, and it looks like Meh will ultimately fall. Well-fought game by Underground, but that is going to be 2-0 in favor of Pump the Damgar. They are on an absolute tear right now, and they're 2 wins away from becoming our champions, Zico.
Absolutely crazy stuff coming out of these guys.
I mean, the DK certainly is looking good. I mean, Cervantes in particular is making that DK look really, really good. Drainer on the Mistweaver Monk backing him up. It just seems like these two have a lot of synergy, a lot of history together. There's a lot on the line. $2,000 for first place. It's a lot of money for a weekend of games. And we'll see. Waz and Meh, can they pull it off? Can they make a miracle run? Can they come back in the series? Or is it going to be Cervantes and Drainer, the kings of the damage, who secure the victory?
Both teams, they seem to both kind of go a little bit slow here at the start. And then as the game continues, it kind of ramps up pretty fast. I feel like Drainer is being very disrespectful right now. If Waz wants to, he can probably just swap over to him and potentially delete him. I think he's actually going to go for it, but Drainer, with the paralyzed and then with his smart positioning on this map, is going to be able to escape.
And Waz still trying to get the damage rolling onto Cervantes. Drainer out of line of sight, but it's just Meh. He's falling behind, and I don't know what it is, but Waz and Meh, they have to make something happen. Cervantes is getting taken down. I think his dampening gets higher and higher. There's an opportunity for Waz and Meh to just blow Cervantes out of the water, but he's got the Icebound Fortitude, he's got his Trinket, he's got the Anti-Magic Zone, and things are looking really good here. Waz is chasing after Drainer, but he's just left Meh alone. I just don't know if he's going to be able to do it. Drainer with that beautiful Ring of Peace and the grapple weapon onto Waz. Waz, I just don't know if he can do it. There's the kidney shot. Here's the all-in attempt. Can they take him down? Anti-Magic Zone immediately traded out by Cervantes. Grip onto Waz as well. Now Drainer can pour it away, and Waz doesn't have a great way to get back to him. Just kidding. Focus Shadows, and now he's all over Drainer. Then all of a sudden, we have a healer race on our hands. Drainer gets the leg sweep onto Waz. There's no Shadow Step available. And as soon as Waz gets in line of sight, Cervantes is going to put a Chains of Ice on him, and there it is. And now Waz has a slow walk back to Drainer, whereas Meh, he's still really struggling to get away.
Yeah, that was a nice push there onto Drainer, but also beautifully read. And actually, when Drainer got sapped there, Cervantes immediately used his anti-magic shell, which is why Drainer was able to survive that, because Cervantes knows I'm going to get feared, so he's trying to preemptively anti-magic shell, avoid that fear, and then he can drop that anti-magic zone to save his healer. And now Waz, of course, caught up in the stun. Big damage here from Cervantes. Another restun there. Drainer comes in with the crackling Jade Lightning and finishes the game out there. Pump the Damger really dominating so far. 3-0. They got Underground on match point at this point.
We are just moments away from starting what could potentially be the final game of this tournament. It's been a long weekend. These players have been playing nonstop, and it all comes down to this. Waz and Matt, they have to win 4 in a row. I mean, talk about an uphill battle for Cervantes and Drainer. They're 1 away from closing it out, and obviously they would be absolutely thrilled if they can do it here. The gates are now open. Waz and Meh versus Cervantes and Drainer.
Step kick, going for the kidney shot to follow that one up. Unfortunately for him, he's not able to find it just yet because Drainer, once again, I mean, this is what I was talking about. Like this, I would be so frustrated if I was out there. Go for the shadow step kick, paralyzed. They reach my target again, get leg sweep, and then I have to go back to the DK, which just hasn't been taking too much damage. Very durable class with a lot of self-healing, a lot of damage mitigation on that class. And Cervantes, obviously one of the best at it. Cervantes now in another kidney shot here, Van, but Waz taking so much pressure. Matt's forced to use his bench pressure. What are they going to do next?
That's it. The Drainer's, he's got no mana. I don't know how he can stay alive. Waz has the vanish. He just needs to not throw away the game. If he can get the vanish, get the garrote. It's a paralysis on the man. Waz barely is holding on. He gets the blind. He vanishes. He's flailing in desperation to stay alive. It's behind the pillar, but man, he's been knocked off the side. He needs to get some heals onto Waz. Drainer's completely tapped on mana. This is such a close game. Waz has basically everything he needs to win the game. Schism, big damage onto Cervantes, but Waz, Cloak of Shadows, Bang, everything to survive. Cervantes could easily fall. This could be a cross kill. It could be a 1v1. Waz falls. Cervantes, he needs to hold on. Anti-magic zone. Drainer with no mana. Meh gets caught to a stun, and that is it. Pump the Damgor, your 2v2 champions.
Pump the Damgor, the champions here. And I mean, who else is going to do it if not Cervantes and Drainer?